Welcome everyone to Devo's Weed Chronicles. I am the man, Devo himself, y'all. I just want to take this time to thank all you guys that come out on panel in the chat when we were doing our live panels, man. Hey, I appreciate every one of you guys coming in and leaving comments and talking and having a good time. I went back over and read some of the comments and stuff. You guys are having a blast in there. I don't have time sometimes to check what you guys are doing in there. That's kind of upstate audit's job. Yeah, hey, y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Thank you guys. You guys, most of you guys that are subscribers, probably my age or older, or maybe a little younger. You remember the days, and if you live in a state that has medical and or legal marijuana, you guys remember back in the day when you needed a sack, the things you had to do, or the places you had to go to retrieve this wonderful herb. This is a story about one of the times when we had to re-up drug dealers' term. To get this, you had, for us, when we were growing up, I mean, you know, us finding stuff, us growing our own, sometimes you just didn't grow enough, or maybe, you know, there's a chance for you to turn some cash really quick and you don't have the product. Well, this is one of those times. We needed about 1.5 pounds of some righteous, and we had a place where we could get it most of the time fairly cheap. And the old boy got hot. So, you know what that means. So he kind of like, hey man, I'm shutting down business for a while. I'm going to move to new locations and let you guys know where I'm at, but it won't be within a month. So we're screwed. We got money to be made, people wanting the stuff, no place to get it now. My little brother, hey man, I know this cat over here on the north side of town, man, that I could probably do some business with. How well do you know him? Oh, man, I met him in school, welding school, man. He seemed to be pretty cool, man. He has some pretty good weed. Does he do what we do? Oh, yeah, he sells. Yeah, he does what we do. And you trust him? Well, yeah, I guess. Well, he's never done anything to me. How long have you known him? You know, back and forth. As we're driving to this place, and I had a gun. My brother had a gun. For some strange reason, I got out of the car to go get something, like some beer or something, and I leave my gun in the car to go and get what. Come back, I didn't put my gun back. I left it where it was at the console. He goes to do so. He leaves his gun in the car. Well, when we get up to where we're going, our guns are in the console, so we didn't think anything about it. Didn't think twice. Never had to pull them. We pull up. He goes, man, it's right here, and it was kind of like under a bridge in the city. There was homeless people camped out everywhere. So we parked and we walked around. It wasn't very far from where we parked. We walked around there and we were giving cigarettes out to the homeless people that wanted them, you know, and waiting on this cat shine. Well, all of a sudden, here comes a Cadillac and another one. They pulled out there where our car was, and we're kind of looking at it. Is he going to come over here? Or are we going over there? What's going on? So we walked back to where they were at, over kind of hidden in a little area. My little brother's already talking to the guy he knows. And then this other black dude gets out and he walks around and kind of adjacent where I'm at, kind of trying to get behind me. I'm thinking, man. I walk up and I kind of lean against the corner of a wall there, and he can't get behind me because there's a building that runs this way, and then we're in the front of this building. I'm standing right here against the wall. He goes, you got, my little brother and him, we're going back over. You got the money? Yeah. You got the, yeah. He whips out, my little brother had a couple thousand on him. He whips it out, and as soon as he sees that green, that guy pulls. Give me that money. I'm like, oh, crap. I reach. We don't have our guns on us, folks. Okay? So, my little brother's sitting there, and he goes, and I moved like a dummy. And he pointed at me, "Don't you move, man." And then about this time, the other black guy could see him getting out and coming around. And I thought, oh, man, here we go. Well, when he pointed the gun at me, my little brother just reached up and snatched it out of his hand and put it in his face. He said, "Now, drop the weed and back away." I'm like, watching this go down, I'm like, oh, no. And here comes that other guy. That guy drops the weed and takes off running and runs past his car down through there. The other guy sees him run. He comes back running towards us, pulling his shirt up. My little brother goes, "Pop!" I wouldn't. The dude draws on him. And after he draws, he shoots at him twice. Turns and runs away. My brother never moved. As he was shooting, "Pop, pop!" My little brother goes, "Pat, pat!" Right in the dude's behind. That's right. Hey, dude, if you're still alive, you shouldn't have pulled on us. That happened 40-something years ago. True story, folks. Things you had to do to get weed back in the day. Now we just go to the local dispensary and throw down our money and our card. Thank God. Hey, if you like this, hit like and subscribe. Thank you, folks, for coming and watching. God bless, and keep smoking safely.